A podcast? Did your radio show get canceled?
Fire. Low down and filthy, but the discipline is on point. Schooled myself, made my own dojo. A cold flow with the whole dose of soul. Maintain composure, even in theory. An anomaly, properties undiscernible to mere peasants. Use weapons that level entire areas. Scarier.
On this week's $1 Million Plan, we're going to be joined by Jack, who is on the verge of getting married, from what I understand. And throughout this entire episode, I'm going to be drinking a protein shake. Is it unprofessional? Yes, it is. But since this is live on PeteThePlanner.tv, and by live, I mean recorded, I want to acknowledge the fact that, yes, I know I'm drinking a protein shake, but that's the new healthy me. Hashtag smaller Peter. We welcome Jack to the program. Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Going well. How are you doing, Pete?
How about that intro? So, Jack, you're getting married this summer. What are you doing? What are you thinking here? What's happening?
There's a lot going on. We're getting married in July for the summer, and
summer wedding.
Yeah, she's actually still in school.
It's a little creepy, Jack.
So she's graduating.
Well, how old is she?
She was supposed to graduate in May.
Okay.
She is 22.
Okay, good. I was like, hey, I don't really want to do a financial show on child brides, but she is 22. That's good. All right, so.
Yeah, so she's 22.
All right.
Yep.
And so she's going to graduate. Does she have a job, or does she think she's going to have a job? How's that work?
Well, the thing is, she's actually going to be student teaching in the fall.
Okay. That's what Mrs. Planner and I did. Mrs. Planner student taught in the fall back in the day, and then I worked.
Yep. So it's going to be a single income for a little while, which is going to be fun.
And let's take a look at that single income. From what I understand, it's a $30,000 base with commission. Can you tell me what sort of industry you're in?
Insurance.
Insurance. I know it well. So $30,000 base, $1,900 a month of monthly income. Long-term savings you have set aside so far at only 24. It's pretty good. $8,500. How do you get that much money set aside so far?
Well, my parents started a savings account I'm the youngest of five, so They had 5 savings accounts for all 5 of us kids, and then learned about the Roth IRAs and rolled all 5 of ours over into the Roth.
Okay.
So they did that back in 2002, I believe, and it was just like $2,700 at the time. And so now, 15 years later, it's right around $7,000.
Okay.
So.
Oh, good. And then help me understand commission from a commission perspective. How often is it really coming in, or how often is it supposed to be coming in? Like, how's that work for you?
For me, it comes in once a month. So, like, right now we're in March. So if everything I sell here in March, I will get paid for next month in April.
Okay. And what sort of average commissions are you? How long have you been doing it?
Well, this is my fifth full month today.
Okay.
So today was the end of my 5th month. And so, I mean, average probably right around $600 a month so far, but I'm also just getting started. So
just getting
not
started.
really sure where it's going to go.
You know, we should use some of our time for you to try to sell me insurance.
Okay.
We'll do that later. That'll be a good time. So what kind of insurance? Like property and casualty, life, health? What?
Life, health, property and casualty, fixed annuities, farm, business.
You do it all.
Yeah, kind of everything.
You're the Jack of all trades. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. That's
right. Hey, you're welcome.
I better take another drink of this protein shake. So, Jack, are you viewing this, like, what are you viewing the path to be here? That you're trying to hang on or maintain until your income basically doubles in your household? Like, how are you looking at your situation? And that would double next winter, like next January, right?
Yeah, next January, Lord willing. Right now, my fiance, since she's still in school and she wasn't necessarily planning on student teaching in the fall, she was actually planning on doing it this spring, but that didn't work out. So she's kind of freaking out.
Okay.
Just because she feels like we don't have enough money. I mean, I have right right around $3,000 in debt. And she doesn't really want to start the wedding off with debt.
Well, that's like, why do you have $3,000 in debt? What's happening there?
Well, getting married.
Yeah.
It's great. The engagement ring,
Yeah.
and then the honeymoon.
Okay.
I've just got to pay the honeymoon off by May, so I owe about $1,730 on that, and that's due May 18th.
And are you
And then
using
I still owe.
are you using commission checks to do this, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm paying right now. I mean, the ring payment. There's a minimum payment of around $290, so I've been paying $300 on that.
Okay.
Last month, I actually put $500 towards that, and then right as soon as I got home, I got the balance for the honeymoon, and I was like, crap, that $200 could have been used way better elsewhere. So, yeah.
Oh, Jack, I love it. You know what? I've been there, buddy. You know, I was 22 when I was doing this, but you basically are describing. I had a base salary of $30,000. I was in commission financial services sales, much like you. My wife was student teaching, and look, it worked out for me a little bit. So maybe it's a possible situation. Now, here's what I got to understand: are you Where are you living? Are you renting, or where are you living?
I'm renting.
Okay.
Renting right now, and my rent is $525 a month.
Oh, super reasonable, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, super reasonable.
How long will you live there?
Well, my lease is up in May.
Okay.
So
May.
coming up here soon. Yeah, this May.
Okay.
So we're planning on looking for an apartment where I work now, because I actually have a 40-minute commute.
Oh.
So we're going to look to get an apartment closer to my job, and then hopefully she can get a teaching job in the same area.
Okay. So I would assume, and you live in a slightly, I can't say the word, rural part of the Midwest, from what you told me. I guess it's going to be a little bit more expensive when you move closer to work, right?
Yes, a little bit, but
save on gas.
I was going to say the save on travel is going to basically offset that. So hopefully.
All right. Okay, so really what we're talking about here is setting a foundation for a financial life for a young couple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the nature of this, is to make sure you're not making mistakes, to make sure that you philosophically are on the same page. The reality is you're in debt because of the ring and because of the honeymoon, and that is the nature of it. Are you going to take on any more debt as it relates to the marriage?
No, I don't believe so. Thankfully, my parents are taking care of my student loans. Her parents are taking care of her student loans. So thankfully, we will not be taking on any debt. So
have you tried
other than once I get those paid off?
Have you tried to sell your in-laws insurance yet?
I have, but
it's a slippery slope, young Jack. It's a slippery slope.
Well, it's not necessarily a slippery slope. Right now, they're just they've got a lot going on just with wedding planning and all that.
Yeah.
So I've kind of put it onto the back burner. We're going to wait until after everything gets settled.
Yeah, just take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy. There's a lot of people out there that aren't your father-in-law. Let's just put it that way. There are a lot of people out
true.
there. Focus on them. Just a little advice.
That's the plan right now.
So let's look at your $1 million day. If your life for some reason continues exactly like it is now, we've calculated it for you. Your $1 million day, I put $100 a month away, is May 13th, 2064. Man, that's pretty far out there.
That's way far out there.
I'm not good with numbers, and I can tell you, I think you'll be 300 then. I don't even know when the hell that is.
I'll be about 71, I think.
That's no good. All right,
72.
let's
I'll
see.
be in the 70s.
Let's see what sort of income that generates for you. You would, at age 67, which is your retirement age, you'd have $710,530 at this pace, which would generate monthly income of about $1,600 a month, or after inflation, so in today's dollars, $573 a month.
I can pay rent.
You could pay rent, buddy, if you don't move to a metropolitan area. Okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
Here's the good news. You are
Yep.
very young, very, very young. And I'm going to continue to look young with this wonderful protein shake that I'm currently drinking.
I love it.
You've got time. But,
Oh, yeah.
but what I mean when I say that is, you got to get money in there so the time can be on your side. And you know that, dude, you know this. If you're selling annuities and life insurance, you know this more than anybody. Maybe not more than anybody, but you know it, right? What's the plan to crank up your retirement savings?
Well, I'm really planning on getting this ring paid off sooner rather than later because I've kind of I've had the ring payment since last July, last June. So I've kind of just weaned myself off of $300 a month.
What is like a cubic zirconia? Like, what are we talking here?
Well, so basically once I get the ring paid off, I'm planning on reallocating those funds towards kind of retirement and a little bit towards savings.
Well, let's see how that makes a difference here. If you're putting $300 more into retirement than you are right now, that changes your $1 million day to July 7th, 2051. So you shave 13 years off your $1 million day.
Huh.
Which, isn't that crazy? That's what it is to be young, though. Like $300 a month, you shave 13 years off of your $1 million day.
That's awesome.
I think so. So she'll go to work, and I mean, what's a teacher make up there first year? Like 35,000? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 30. Okay. I think base is right around 30. So I mean, basically, our base income's going to double, which would be awesome.
It would be awesome. So what's the plan then, buddy?
The plan then is to, we're going to plan on just renting an apartment for a year or two. That was another question I had for you. How long is too long to rent? But basically, we're planning on renting an apartment, kind of enjoying the dink life for a little while. And then eventually, she would like to have kids before she's 25, at least start having kids before she's 25.
I don't know how any of that works. I'm going to have to Google how to have children.
Yeah, you and me both, Pete. Well, you and me both.
But you know what? The thing is, some pretty crazy pictures could come up if you Google it. So, okay, so you going to get a dog or anything?
She would like a black lab.
A black lab?
Yeah.
All right. In an apartment. Have you thought this through, Jack?
Yeah.
You're still at this point where you can't say no?
I'm still trying to get that, happy fiance, happy life mentality.
Are we calling her, from what I understand from my producer, we're calling her Beyonce the fiance? Is that what we're supposed to be calling her?
That is correct.
Oh, that's rich. That's rich. Okay, let's look at it this way. We're adding $2,500 a month gross into your life next January, ideally, right? I mean, that's the nature of a $30,000.
Ideally, yeah.
So if you peel off, 10% of that right off the top from a tax efficient perspective, and she puts that in her 403B or whatever as a teacher, then I think the goal is to not grow your lifestyle. If you want to buy a house in 2 years, cool, do it. But you're not going to be able to do it if that $2,500, any of it, is used to grow your lifestyle. Some of it, I mean, let's be honest, you can probably increase it by a couple $100 a month, but the rest needs to go to fund a down payment and to make sure that homeownership for you is not just affording the payment, but it's affording to be a homeowner, which is also to fix a home.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you've never owned a home. I mean, at 24, I assume you just rented.
Yes, sir. I've rented, and that's about it.
Was that calling me sir? Was that out of respect, or that I'm that much older than you?
That was just out of respect.
Oh, good. I'm feeling I'm going to be 40 this year, dude. 40.
Oh, man, congratulations.
I don't know.
You're young.
I'm still alive, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I remember when my dad turned 40, and I was like, I think he's almost dead. And now I'm going to be 40. It sucks.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it is, Jack. I don't know if it is. To be 20, I will tell you this, though. Being 24, newly married, double income, no kids, you have a good time, right?
Oh, yeah.
But in respect to the rest of your life that is to come, it's nice, but it gets better. But it's sort of this weird thing. It's like you'd like to go back, but based on where your career and your income goes, you're like, I don't really want to go back. So I guess enjoy it. I don't know. Get a dog. What What else? What else can I help with? I like this. You just can't get ahead of yourself. I think the big mistake people make in your situation is when the second person gets the job, then all of a sudden you find a car payment. And then all of a sudden you get this payment. And then before you know it, that $2,500 in gross income equals about $80 worth of margin. And it sucks. And you've really ruined the next 5 to 7 years of your life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. See, for me... I mean, I guess for me, what's kind of the, I mean, for you, I mean, you said I've got $400 saved up for retirement, and that's good at 24.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, what should I be putting towards my retirement right now off of my base income? Because my goal would be able to survive off of my base income of $30,000, and then the commission can go towards saving, down payments, the other things.
I 100% agree. I think off of your base at 30, I mean, you live in a pretty affordable area. If you were able to get to 300 a month just off your base, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Another factor here, and this gets weird, and I don't know if you've had this conversation, but if you do start a family, is she wanting to jump back out of teaching, or is she wanting to continue to teaching? Are you going to stay home with the kids? Like, how's that work?
She would love to be a stay-at-home mother. They all do, don't they?
First, you got a lot to learn, Jack. If you group them all together and say they all like this, then you'll learn.
True.
You'll learn. You really don't say stuff like that. I'm laughing because I probably said stuff like that too. So here's how you ruin that. By the way, if you grow your lifestyle when her income comes, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over because then you'll need her income.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, commission. I mean, where do you think? Okay, so you're at 30 base. After 12 months, I don't know. You think you'll do 10 grand in commissions in the first 12 months?
The plan is to do closer to 28.
So you'll be at 58 for the year, you think?
Yeah, that's the plan, but that's just for me to be able to hit my goals.
Are you on pace, or are you close to being on pace?
I mean, I'm working on it. I've got a few cases.
So that means no.
On pace. So no. Right now, I'm not on pace for that. Right now, I'm on pace for right around like 15 to 20.
Okay. I mean, it's a tough business. I mean, and here's the tough part about insurance is you get tricked into a couple things. Now, first of all, everyone needs it. So then then the artist's like, well, everybody needs it. Might as well just buy it for me, which actually I think is a pretty decent way to sell insurance. The other thing is, though, you understand it so much more than your customers do that you end up getting frustrated when they don't see it the way you see it because you really do understand the risks, right?
Yeah.
And that can get frustrating. And early on in your career, you didn't ask for career advice, but I'm giving it to you anyway. It creates this disconnect in the sales process, right?
Yep.
Which you're probably experiencing every once in a while these days.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. That's for sure.
That's good. I mean, you learn it's good. What else can I answer for you?
Oh, man. Okay. So for once we get married, get that going, for the first, 6 months of our marriage, it's going to be a single income.
Sure.
What's that look like as far as trying to get her? I mean, is that something where I need to start kind of putting stuff into her retirement? Like if she has a Roth, start putting some into her Roth as well? What's that look like?
No, that's a good question. I don't. I'll just give you my opinion. I don't know what the industry thinks about that question, but here's what I think. Okay. My wife and I, early on, we didn't necessarily say, well, let's put a little bit in yours and a little bit in mine, because our intent is to be married in forever, right? Yeah. And so what is mine is hers and hers is mine. So we never really said, well, let's put $250 into yours and $250 in mine. Like, we just never did that until we were trying to put money away, as much money away as we could, and we needed to take advantage of everything. Now, here's the reality, though. A lot of other financial advice will say, a woman should have money in her own name, and this is not a gender thing, right? I mean, sure, that's fine, but to me, what that means is yes, a woman, of course, should have money in her own name. Hell, put it all in her name. Forget you. Like, put it in hers. I don't really care. But on some level, what you're doing is you're preparing in the event that you divorce.
Yeah.
Right? And like, so...
Yep.
Those are my thoughts. And I'm not...
No, yeah.
I mean, it's not really practical, the advice I just gave you, because based on divorce statistics, you do need to hedge. But look, you're not even married yet, Jack. Do you really want to hedge on a divorce?
No, I mean, divorce isn't even in my vocabulary.
Oh, you just said it.
Well, that was because I was repeating you.
Yeah, you're mimicking. All right.
You have children. You understand.
Oh, God, I understand. Yeah, man, I think I wouldn't... Your job is to frankly survive until January. I mean, really.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'll say, though, is you have to have a backup plan in the event that she doesn't find a job right away in January. Because, as you know, in teaching, mid-year, unless she's grabbing a maternity leave or something, that's a hard hire. So be prepared.
And that's the thing. Like, we're really hoping that she can get a student teaching job close to the area. That way, maybe if something like a maternity leave needed to happen, she could kind of just fall into the same school.
You know what? Then you could just go to all the teachers and try to sell them insurance.
There we go.
So
now we're talking.
You just were like, hey, honey, I came to bring you some Chick-fil-A for lunch. And, oh, hi, Mr. McGregor. Can I interest you in a policy? You should do that.
I love it.
You'll be the most popular spouse on campus.
Yeah, and everybody will hate me by the end of it. I mean, they'll love me.
Sure.
Because they'll all be taken care of.
They will. Their families will love you. What else, young man? Anything else?
Oh, man. I'm not sure. I do know that for a healthy 40-year-old, a $200,000 life policy is around $126 a month. And at the end of the 30 years, you're going to get all your money back.
They said 20 years.
30.
All right, let's go through this. Okay, so a healthy 40-year-old, which I am almost, healthy and 40.
So you're drinking protein, you got to be.
Oh, my gosh. There's 30 grams of protein in this. I think there could... Hold on, let's see what else. There's also riboflavin. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Is that something?
That is,
riboflavin? Oh, yeah. 25% of my... Anyway. Okay, so $120 a month for a 20-year policy or 30-year policy?
30-year.
And then, so it's return of premium term.
Return of premium term.
And so at the end of 30 years, so when I'm 70, you're going to give me how much money?
At the end of 30 years, you will be 70. We're going to give you $43,470.
So after 30 years of giving you money, you're going to hand me back $43,000?
Yes, sir.
God, the sir thing is both respectful and disrespectful.
If you don't need $40,000 at 70, we can give you a paid-up policy of $76,500.
Paid-up policy. So for the same amount of premium, is what you're saying, $120 a month. I get paid-up insurance of $76,500. So after 30 years, I don't have premium payments anymore, and I always have $76,500 in coverage.
Correct.
Now
up until 95. And
that is it a whole life? Is it a permanent, or is it a UL? Like, what guarantees do I have it?
It is a policy up until age 95.
Okay, so that's not permanent because I'm going to be 130.
Not 100% permanent. Yeah, because you're going to live to 121.
All right, you got your quote machine up there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I want. Here's what I want. Do you have 25-year policies or just 20?
We have 20 and 30.
All right, show me 20. I want to see $2 million, 20-year level term, no return of premium for a 40-year-old handsome ginger. What do you got?
$2 million, level term, 20 years.
Yeah, I'm going to guess here, okay?
Okay.
This is a major carrier or a smaller carrier? Don't name the carrier, Jack.
I can't name the carrier.
Okay.
Smaller. We'll say smaller carrier.
Okay.
But
I'm going to go with... What was the first you quoted me at? What was the face amount on the first thing you quoted me?
$200,000.
$200,000? What the hell do I need $200,000 for? I'm a grown man.
Hey.
You need $2 million. So
out there.
I mean, look,
you'll be shocked.
I pay $90 a month I got a 25-year policy a few years ago for like $2 million or $2.5 million, and I think I paid like $90 a month. Where are you on that number?
$275.
$275 a month?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I bought it. I don't even know when I bought it, dude. Maybe it was like run it for a 33-year-old.
Like.
Yeah, run it for a 33-year-old.
If you're super healthy.
I am
like
super healthy. Look at me.
Preferred plus rates, it's less than $200 a month for $2 million.
Did you quote me at less than healthy?
No, I quoted you at preferred. Hey, I quoted somebody at preferred, and they were in preferred health, and then they got sent back standard, and I don't try to make those mistakes again.
Oh yeah, that sucks. I don't miss those days.
Trust me, it sucks. You said age 33.
Yeah, what was it? 33, perfect health. How much would it be?
Perfect health. It'd be $142 a month.
Okay, yeah, not too off. All right, man. Anything else? Hey, I'll get back to you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Anything
else?
Else?
How to get in contact.
I know, yeah. Anything else?
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I do have one question.
Sure.
Do you think it was not necessarily a mistake, but do you think that I was thinking properly after I got home, after making a $500 payment on the ring, that I should have put that extra $200 towards the honeymoon since it's kind of due here in the next 2 months?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. Not that the rest of the questions you've had are stupid, but that's an interesting question. It's the same thing to me, right? You owe someone something. Are the interest rates vastly different or not?
I mean, there's essentially the ring payment's 0% interest up until July.
Okay.
And then the honeymoon just has to be paid off by May 18th, no interest.
Are you paying off the ring by July?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no,
I just thought I'd ask.
I think it actually puts more pressure on you. The way you did it puts more pressure on you, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because now I'm like, holy crap, I've got to get this done. And I have 2 months to do it.
You better work on handling those objections,
Oh, you know it. Pete, I know you're taking care of somewhere else, but if you'd like a good comparison, you know how to get a hold of me.
A second second set of eyes. If you want to get a second set of eyes on that insurance portfolio of yours, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack.
Love it. I mean, because I just listened to your podcast. I think it was 102, and you were talking about with your insurance agent.
Yeah.
You're paying like $70 a month.
Yeah. Can you get a lower?
If you need a comparison, I can try.
You're my guy. Is your picture on your business card?
It is.
Oh, Jack. You selling homes
What, you
now
don't
too?
like that?
You're a realtor?
No, that's just how the company does it.
I know.
I can't help that.
I know. You don't. Wait, you're telling me at age 24, 5 months into your career, the corporate headquarters doesn't listen to what you have to say?
I know. Isn't it sad?
It is ridiculous.
I keep trying to tell them, like, hey, let's get this software fixed. No, I don't care.
Well, good luck, young man. Send me details, not quotes, but send me what you end up doing and give us updates. Congrats to Beyonce. That makes you Jay, though, and I don't really believe that to be the case. You are not Hova. So.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Well, no offense. I mean,
no.
I mean, are
she's
you?
not pregnant with twins either.
That's a good point.
Just saying.
Did you see Russell Wilson's pregnancy photo with his wife the other day that was released?
Oh, I did not.
All right, so Google this. If you're watching PeteThePlanner.tv at home, Google Sierra with a C, in case you don't know how to spell it. Russell Wilson pregnancy photo. It is the most unusual family picture you will ever see in your life. Actually, could you Google that right now, Jack, so I can get a live reaction, or would you that set off some alarm bells?
I'm Googling it.
You see it yet? No, we got to get the reaction here. Let it fly. Buddy.
Wow.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, that is a picture.
Oh, actually, yeah, we're going to bring this up on Pete the Planner TV here in a second.
I was going to say, you talking about the one where they're like the child's naked too?
Yes. And so what we get is we got a nude pregnant woman who's covering herself with a nude 4-year-old, And then you've got Russell Wilson standing behind her, covering. All right. I don't want to show that on Pete the Planner TV. I don't want to. Bree,
yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Bree, I appreciate you looking that up, but I cannot show that. That just freaks me out.
That's probably not appropriate. You've got children watching.
It's like there's like a 20-year-old kid. Like, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. Google it. All right. I hope you don't get fired for looking that up at work.
Oh, man, I better not. And if I do, I'm letting him know Pete told me to.
All right. Good luck, buddy. And
hey,
congrats on the marriage.
Thank you so much, Pete. You have a wonderful day.
My pleasure. All right. That's it for this week's Pete the Planner show. Oh, Google it. It's horrific. We'll be on the show. PeteThePlanner.com/podcast. I'll see you next time on Pete the Planner.
If you want to be on this podcast and have Pete fix your money life, then hit us up at PeteThePlanner.com/podcast. You heard me. PeteThePlanner.com/podcast. Log on.
This is for information purposes only. It's not the Swiss financial planning device. Consult a financial advisor.
Released from Everest, the fresh is fresh, and you can call me E.T. Word to John Tesh. Let me bless this harmonic presentation. It's amazing, so amazing. I'm the reason. Salutations, I bring you love, trying greetings from a faraway land. I am the sole controller. Put the remote down and let me take control. You're now a part of my zone, so enjoy yourself. Love Tron can restore your health. I bring you greetings, salutations. How you doing? And is that how y'all say it? The tinkling of the keys is an homage to the little star. I sojourn over poetic descriptions of sound and travel to my other world. Out of this world, spaceship on my arm took me home, fueled by the ink and the megabytes and the hypertext transfer protocol, stronger than the Skynet and the Terminator. I push faders into warp speed, glide with ease, creating a breeze they call a black hole. Event horizon, no rear view concerns. This I adjourn, in beats I burn. This I adjourn, in beats I burn. Salutations, I bring you love, trying greetings from a faraway land. I am the sole controller. Put the remote down and let me take control. You're now a part of my zone, so enjoy yourself. Love Tron can restore your health. I bring you greetings, salutations. How you doing? And is that how y'all say it?